want to turn this on? Are we on?
And welcome back to Campo Mates. We move back into the men's bracket here. It'll be Bermuda in the grey. Kicking off here against Trinidad Tobago, wearing their predominant black strip with the red shorts. Dan Power with you, joined again by Gavin McLevy. And Gav, this is a big one. Bermuda with the early loss in the second, very interesting tournament. They've gone into a second phase of pool play here with the top teams. And this is our first look at Trinidad on day two.
Yeah, Trinidad yesterday, I managed to watch them against, I can't remember now, I think it was Curaçao. And they were just dominant. It was, honestly didn't even change it in the second gear. They looked very calm, collected on the ball. They've got a lot of good distributors and they've got plenty of good speed. This is a big test for Bermuda.
Certainly is. De Silva come flying. It looks like he's picked up an injury too as they come wide. Looking to use that speed here, Trinidad. Turned it back out there. Phillip. Turned over though for Bermuda. Oh, high shot. That's a dangerous one too. You hear the shrill call of Tricarico's whistle. And don't be surprised if he pulls the yellow card on this one. And that is deserving as well. That was a dangerous tackle.
Wow, yeah, big blow for Trinidad. So I think if I was Bermuda, they need to put a lot of energy into scoring a couple now because it's going to be a test once it's 7-on-7 again. I don't know why I'm back in Trinidad. I like what they do. They're very calm. Bermuda, though, were impressive when we watched that one earlier.
Yeah, Bermuda play with great structure, great passion. Looks like everyone's back to their feet except De Silva. Could be having some cramping issues maybe. He's trying to jog it off. And now it'll be Healy, midfield with the tap. Healy taps, looks to his right. Finds Campbell, Healy loops, that pass just doesn't go to hand, knocked back. There's Boyce now with a little bit of open space. Heads up field. Strong defense comes in though from Kwashi. Now Campbell, midfield. Ball comes out for Healy though. To his left, the Wizard. Cole wants one under. Finds Lunn out on this left wing. Lunn beats one. It's second Lunn. Too much speed around the outside. And there's the player advantage they're looking to exploit. Lunn will dot it down eventually for the first points. He probably wants to hurry because they have a two-man advantage for 2 minutes. He doesn't want to waste too much time. And 5 points to 0, Bermuda on top.
Yeah, I think he took Keishon Walker by surprise there. That he thought that his cover the tackle was over there, and he had to chase him down after that missed tackle. You see who it was on the far side, but guilty party needs to step it up.
7 points to 0, early lead for Bermuda. Lunn, the try scorer and conversion, as we see him just staggering his way under the post there.
Injuries are beginning to creep in this competition. Halfway through the second day, so you see, I'm beginning to see a lot of people hobbling around a little bit, and it's beginning to take its toll.
It'll be the try scorer Lunn to get us restarted. Trinidad still with 6 on the field. Our restart tap back by Bermuda. Beautiful stuff. Healy now. Forced backwards. Trying to buy himself some time, Healy. Oh, playing above his weight there, Healy, as he charges into the line. Cole. Back to Lunn, the try scorer. Under pressure. Healy now, options both ways.
They're doing very well to keep a hold of the ball, Bermuda. They're not rushing it. They're going backwards. Trinidad's putting a lot of pressure defensively.
That penalty goes to Trinidad. Now look to attack quickly.
Panther with the chip.
Good option too. Chase is strong. Silverthorne can't get there. Was that grounded? Now.
Right. I think Panther got it down, didn't he?
Yeah, certainly. Silverthorne or Panther got there first. It's a try for Trinidad as they look to tie things up here with this conversion, but great play from Panda to see that there was nobody at home. Sweeper was up, little chip over the top. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, the sweeper got there, but just didn't control the ball on his way down. Like it bounced off his chest, and that kick just went wide, just clipped the post on the way by.
7 points to 5. Bermuda still in the lead. Looks like Trinidad should be back to a full contingent of 7 now as well. It'll be the try scorer, Panda, to get us restarted as he drives this deep. Healy waiting patiently. Cole comes out wide now. Campbell. Ball spills out.
Wrong side of the ruck.
Yeah, definitely offside there.
Just reacted to it, picked it up, didn't even realise he'd done it until it was done.
Oh, it's a pretty strong temptation when that ball pops out to the side like that. Horsfield comes across. Here's Lunn. Lunn looks to the outside, finds Boyce. Boyce, one-on-one. Boyce on the outside, he's got speed. Ball comes down now, Healy. Surely offside here against Trinidad, yes. Referee Chikerico. He's had an outstanding tournament. No advantage coming. Healy taps quick. May have caught them offside yet again. Now to the left. Campbell lets one go. Now De Silva. De Silva busting tackles the big man. Well, there's nothing wrong with the calf now. It's singing as he puts this one down and extends the lead for Bermuda out to 12 points to 5.
Trinidad don't seem to have an answer for this. They're okay going forward, but defensively they're beginning to struggle. There's gaps opening up, and sometimes it seems to be going around the edge, not necessarily through the centre. Got to wrap those tackles up a little stronger.
Lunn taking his time with this conversion. And right through the middle of the post, 12 points to 5. 14 points to 5, apologies. There's the replay. The big man, he's been a handful all weekend. Now Bermuda to get things restarted. Lunn goes short and high yet again.
Good take.
Panner underneath that one. Now with the turnover. Here's the danger man. Panner's right through the middle. The big left foot step. Ball in 2 hands. He's got support looming. He may not need it. Healy with the ankle tap. It's too little too late though. Panner, he gets his second in the corner. Sensational stuff from Trinidad.
It's a great talent. Every time I've seen him play, I get impressed more and more, and I've been following him for about 2 years now, and he just never has a bad day. It's just impressive. Straight in the lineup there. I think Bermuda were convinced that they were going to drift out wide, and he just straightens the lineup, goes straight down the throat of him. Still a lot of work to do, even from the halfway line.
Big conversion here to bring it within 2 points. Low kick, won't have the juice. At halftime, it's going to be 14 points to 10. Bermuda, they are in the lead here. Somewhat of a surprise over the fancy Trinidad and Tobago.
It's going to be a great second half. Legendary Serevi out on the field there with his Bermuda lads.
Not a bad mentor for some of these young players, having Wasali Serevi.
Yep. No, it's. I bet they're getting some serious education over there. How long's he been with the Bermuda setup now?
Quite a while. They're tied in with the Atavis program out of the Seattle area. So, you know, they've got their Beyond Rugby program in Bermuda headed up. You know, we spoke to Big Cass on Thursday night. Also, JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, involved as well, getting the kids involved with the sport on the island.
Yeah, many moons ago I had a few run-outs with the local police force in Bermuda. A lot of fun.
Run-outs or run-ins?
Well, no, not run-ins. No, I was a
Okay.
good boy. Basically, the good set of blokes that offered cheap beer, so I was there.
It's hard to turn down,
Yeah.
especially in a place as beautiful as Bermuda.
Easily my favorite place on the planet. Pink beaches. Good scuba diving. Plenty of rugby too.
Maybe they should host next year, Gav. What do you reckon?
I'm in.
Yeah, you and I in Bermuda.
Don't think you'll fit on the scooters, mate. Too big.
No, it's all right. I'll get the old trike, the three-wheeler.
Ah, yeah. Keep your balance.
Half time wrapped up here. Bermuda in the lead, 14 points to 10. A critical win for them here to stay in touch with the front runners. So much on the line for both of these sides here. Not only a World Cup berth for the champions, also Hong Kong Sevens and the Commonwealth Games, a big one in April down in the Gold Coast, Australia next year. TNT get things started here in the second half, and Healy always present. Fields the ball inside his 22 before feeding it on to Campbell to go forward now. Cole with the ball. Has Lunn on his outside looming. Lunn looks to use the speed of Boyce. Boyce trying to duck under the tackle there. Phillip back from his suspension. Another high shot. He's going to have to be careful here he doesn't get another card. That would be a red.
Yeah, the arm just crept over the shoulder a little bit. Nothing too dangerous, but...
De Silva switches back with Campbell. The towers of terror out here. Two big men.
They get through a lot of work between the two of them as well.
TNT with the turnover. Walker shifts it across to his left. Danger signs in the middle here.
He's gone on his own. Oh, and he got a tap tackle.
Silverthorne does well, lays it back. Quashie. He'll have too much speed on the outside, Quashie. We've got a new leader here for the first time. Trinidad and Tobago, they take over 15 points to 14.
Great try, straight down the middle. And just the wherewithal to, once he hit the floor there, get up, leave the ball on the floor, and then look for the support. Bermuda lost their way a little bit.
Trinidad Tobago have one of those sides where it really doesn't matter where they are on the field. They've just got the weapons to score these long-range tries. You just never feel comfortable. Even if you've got a pretty decent lead, they can just put points on so quickly. Conversion unsuccessful. 15-14, 1-point ball game here. It's Trinidad and Tobago in the lead. Bermuda dropped the game earlier today.
Yeah, they did. Trinidad are really good at taking advantage of mistakes. Bermuda are pretty solid. They don't rush too much. They don't make many mistakes.
Healy. Again, just too much pressure to break down, holding onto the ball. Ball pops down now. Silverthorne drifts across. Silverthorne, he was the man who set up the first try. That one, though, loose carry goes forward. Towed through. It's going to be play on out the back, though. We'll come all the way back for a scrum where it was kicked. Not sure if he lost that or that was an intentional kick through there, the initial one. We're going to talk to the assistant referee.
Yeah, Silverthorne going through one-handed, but it's not the way to play. If you've got that much traffic, 3 lads around him, it's easy to lose the ball in that situation.
And there you go. Correct call. We'll pack the scrum where it was kicked. Just under 4 minutes left to play here. Healy will have this put in just outside his own 22. Bermuda, they're going to have to go to the length of the field here. Scrum against the head doesn't help. That one knocked forward though. Back says referee Chikerico. Call comes in, looks like from the Trinidadian Love God on the sideline. Just had enough time to put his cell phone down, just logged off Tinder for a second to bring that call in. That's the case of deja vu here. The scrum with the Bermuda put in. Better stuff from Healy. Under pressure from Panel. Moves it. Lunn. Comes wide. Pass. Goes behind Doiling. Doiling able to find Lunn again. Lunn not tackled.
Did a lot of work.
Messy breakdown. The Wizard goes across field. Campbell, no advantage coming. It'll be a penalty here.
Borlington was on the wrong side there, didn't roll away.
Lunn, one-on-one on the outside. Lunn backs himself close to the sideline, does well to stay in Lunn. Doiling equally as well to shift it back into Dill. Dill comes across to Cole. Cole loops around Campbell. Here's the overlap they're looking for. Cole, that one drifted forward, it looks like. Happy to let it play though. Now De Silva, oh, great hands from Healy through the legs. That one, unfortunately, not as good from Campbell. The rugby gods may be paying them back for that forward pass. It'll be a scrum here for Trinidad and Tobago. 2 minutes left to play in this very tight affair.
Great set of phases from Bermuda to get them from out of their own 22. Now they're on the edge of Trinidad's 22. Quick work, Trinidad on the back foot. They're going to have to get their hustle on.
This game on a knife's edge at the moment. Just 1 point separating both these sides.
A little bit of indecision from the bench of Bermuda on who's coming on, who's coming off.
Now, little sanity reintroduced to proceedings here as the scrum will pack down. TNT with the ball. Bermuda, they need to get their hands back on the possession here, otherwise Trinidad can just run this game out. Pressure from Healy, not legal. On the scrum though. And Trinidad and Tobago play quickly. They come out with Silverthorne.
Another one.
Linking up now, Quashi. They loop it out wide, looking for runners.
He's got a lot of support there as well.
Appleby decides to keep that one. Walker. Borlington. Oh, right through the middle. Too easy for Borlington. He dots it down under the post. You would think that may wrap it up.
Borlington is balling. Looks like he's hurt himself though.
There was a late contest there that came in. It looked like Doiling from Bermuda. Walker will look to convert this. Take them out to a 7-point lead. Check that, that'd be an 8-point lead if he converts. No mistakes. 22 points to 14.
Should have put money on it, huh?
Take a look at the replay here. Borlington, like you said, Gav, just bowling. And here's a late contest, yeah. Not much in it. It may have just picked up a little bit of a bump on the leg. He's back on his feet now.
Yeah, he's good. He played well yesterday as well. He's got himself a brace of tries in the games.
Low driving kick. The Wizard loses it in the sun. He needs to cast a spell. There's some shade down in that corner. And now Lunn has it.
He's got a lot of work to do down there in that corner.
Now Healy out wide. Archibald. Oh, big contact comes in again. No thoughts of pulling out wide. Cole, the pork chop. He moves it out wide. Now with Dill. Dill back to Lunn. Lunn has Healy midfield waiting. Healy with some space and time. Needs support. Archibald slow to get to him. Now Archibald with the ball upfield. Lunn. Runners inside and out. Goes back to Healy. Tough pass. Healy finally corrals it. Crossfield kick. The pork chop. No one's there. The Wizard and the pork chop. The Wizard! Brilliant stuff from Bermuda. There's still life as they dot this one down. 22 points to 19. Kick to come.
Great vision there from Healy. The Wizard, as you call him, stuck his hand up and he just looked and kicked straight away. Great cross kick. Few tired bodies out there. Trinidadians getting slowly to their feet.
Conversion, no good. That'll leave us at a final score of 22 points to 19. Bermuda again so close, but Trinidad and Tobago, they get the win as we see the end of that try from the Wizard. 22 points to 19. Great win there for Trinidad and Tobago as they continue to stake their claim for the championship rounds later here today. Up next, the home side, Mexico, will be taking on the Cayman Islands.